Why do I document my life? This is something that I have been asking myself a lot recently. Why do I have this burning need to create and document my everyday life? There's a quote that goes, "You die twice. Once when the last breath leaves our body, and once when the last person you know says your name." That, for obvious reasons, has become my greatest fear. That quote has always scared me, because to me, that means that one day we will all inevitably be forgotten. Recently, I have also realized that my greatest fear, ironically, has led me to find my lifelong passion. That passion is documenting my life.
You're getting good at that, Jacob.
Since I was a kid, I have been obsessed with cameras, filming over my family's Christmas tapes, making films for fun about me and my friends skating and snowboarding. And while I was a kid, filming me and my friends was something that I would just do for fun. But I look back on that now and I realize that the passion for filming was more than that. It is a way to relive an experience in the most direct manner, even better than memory. Memory is a way of being manipulated and changed over time, where my recordings were just that, a direct replication of that exact moment.
Piece of wood coming in.
I became obsessed. Being able to document and create visuals from my life and my personal experiences here on Earth. I also started to notice I was growing with my cameras. Things changed all the time, but my love for cameras were always there. From my Flip Mini to my GoPro and then DSLRs, cameras continued to play an important role in my life. It went from me just filming videos to learning how to edit and then trying to make money off of those edits. Fast forward a few years and I've been lucky enough to turn that childhood passion into a full-time career.
God damn!
I've been to almost every continent, documented and seen so much of the world. I've been to countless events and concerts, eaten some of the best food and drank some of the best coffee. I've had the opportunity to fly on private jets and stay in some of the best hotels from around the world, and in a lot of ways it feels like I had made it. I mean, this is my dream job and it became my reality. I legitimately got to wake up in a new place every single day with my camera in hand, and my only job was to document that place that we were at and with the artist that I was working for. But something changed along the way. It went from me documenting my life and creating art from those personal experiences to traveling around the world documenting the lives of others, helping them capture those memories to share with the world. Which, don't get me wrong, I know how lucky I am and I am shook every day that I look back on some of the moments that I've been able to capture. And even today, this still is my dream job. But to be totally honest, I feel like I've gotten a little bit lost along the way. I've gotten so used to documenting these incredible moments of other lives that I slowly became jaded by the smaller moments of my own. And reflecting back on my own work, the images that mean the most to me aren't necessarily the most epic or most technical. They are the moments that tell the story of my life and the things that I stand for and the things that make me, me. And these are the images that I continuously come back to remind myself why I started doing this whole thing in the first place. This has taken me a long time to realize it, but if there's one thing you can take away from this video, it's that no one can do you better than you. If you're finding yourself doubting your work, whether it's photography, cinematography, writing, drawing, painting, music, try focusing on your honest story.
Love you, bro.
No one can do that better than you, and your personal story really is the only 100% unique thing we have in this life. This is a reminder to myself as well, because don't get me wrong, I struggle with this in a lot of different ways. Today we are constantly bombarded with other people's creativity, lifestyles, trends online, and I forget to remember that my creativity is just as important. Take influence and inspiration from others, but stay true to yourself and your experiences. One of my favorite quotes is by Virgil Abloh, and it goes, "Everything I do is for my 17-year-old self." To me, that hits really hard, just because I feel like my 17-year-old self was so full of so much curiosity, more uncomfortability, and honestly just more brave than I am now. At 17, things weren't that serious, and now it feels like it is. But truthfully, it doesn't have to, and it's something that I've been trying to remind myself a lot of. So to bring this video back around to my greatest fear, well, if it's true that we die twice, maybe documenting my life with photos and videos can postpone that second death and keep me around for a little bit longer. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.